Hello and welcome to my Arsenal playthrough. Uh, okay, players we're going in for. I'm not signing any cheap players or freaks. We want first season signing. We want Costa Curta from Milan, just because he can naturally play sweeper and he's solid. This is probably going to be the tactic. I might play two up front depending who I'm playing. Bergkamp will probably be better just there, but it's gonna be weird to try and figure out. Gilberto Silva or Colo Touré as a halfback, so we're going to be trying that. Most important thing: set your defensive players on training on intensive tactics. And obviously I'm retraining a lot of players to play in different positions to cover the arrow movements as well. So if you've got a DMC that can play like a halfback role, you want to retrain him as a central defender, and the same for defenders. They all want to be retrained as sweepers. Team instructions: defensive short, tackling hard, pressing, offside trap, counter attack. I was going to take offside trap off, but they're going to be stepping up and down, so they need good decisions. So you need all some kind of central defenders here, which we do have. We've got Martin Keown, we've got Sol Campbell. Ah, the sound's back on now. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the microphone. Okay, what areas do we need covering? Definitely left back. Right back, kinda. I've got Gilberto Silva and Kolo Touré that can both play half back. They can both kind of cover the left and kind of cover the left and right back slots. And I'm okay for central midfielders and attacking midfielders, I think, even though they're all injured at the moment. I might have to just bring Asprilla in until they return. Asprilla or Mbama. I'm not bothered about things like work rate on the counter. Go shortlist. I think he'll be awesome for a season in that half-back role. His tackling's a little low, but his other attributes are pretty decent. Yeah, I was kind of, if you saw with the free transfers, I was looking at players that can play the roles, not so much players that are good. I'm using specialised positions, so does Mboma have half? Yeah, he's got second nationality. I do prefer Asprilla though. Get Asprilla for half a season or a season. Bloody hell, look how much he wants. We'll leave him for the time being and we'll sign him. I like him because for a left back he's got high dribbling and he might be able to just cover for a few games. That's the only reason I'm signing him, because I need someone to carry the ball up on the counter. He could be a pile of shit, but we'll wait and see. Obviously I've got like defenders which are like, he'd be the ultimate halfback, wouldn't he? Igor Tudor. I don't even know if they'd accept a bid for him to start with. When did he sign for Juve? I know he's been there a few seasons. I might be able to get him. I might have to just sign Mboma for the time being. And then we need to get rid of some youngsters that are never going to develop age. Let's do it by value actually. I've got 2 spaces. I still think he can develop this guy. Yeah, as a halfback. He's got good passing as well, high marking. Positioning needs to get better though. And let's call these back from loan and release them. Have I signed Costa already? Or is he still waiting to come? I think Ray Parlour would be a really good right back retrained because of his attributes on it. I probably don't need him. I'm going to sign him anyway. He'll be a backup. Training. He's not in the club yet. We'll scout next opposition. Fitness tactics. So the Charity Shield game against Liverpool will be interesting to see how we go on. I don't know if it's going to be game dependent what I do with the halfback there. And then I might play two up front some games, and then I just think Bergkamp will just play so much better like that. We shall see. But I am going to need some kind of movement on the counter attack. I think my squad's full now. God, he'd be a good sweeper. He's not actually bad, is he? Let's back up him. Okay, who can I get rid of? There's no one really I want to get rid of. They all look like they can develop, really. Perhaps I don't really need any signings. I just want them to turn to sweepers as quick as possible as well. Yeah, he's just cover for the start of the season. Okay, let's continue. I've just got so many injuries. I would have liked Asprilla, but I'm not giving him 75,000 a week. He'd be perfect sweeper. I really want him. He can play so many different positions as well. I could even retrain him as sweeper. He'll be my marquee signing if I can get him. Let's give fully scout him. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get 2 off. It's not the end of the world, but I just think it'll be a good backup. Actually, we'll leave him. I do have 7 leagues loaded, so just thought it'd be better to put a few leagues on it. It will take a little bit of time to settle. Ideally we want clean sheets, we want a mean defence. That's what the whole aim of the playthrough is. See, second nationality, nope. He should change the second nationality. Oh no, he's only been in Italy for a year. Andy van der Meeder. I think we got a Charity Shield match to play around with as well, which will be interesting. I think we got options with the second striker. I think I've got one free player I can just move around. I think the system's set. And then I've got, like, if I show you with the tactic how I want to use it, I'm always going to have this guy free, like on one of the options. So I could either pack the midfield more for certain games, or go 2 up front, or play 2 attacking midfielders, or just have him drift or do something weird. Just make this tactic a little bit, overload an area with him. We shall see. I know he gets good on the game, and he'll probably be less than 5 million. But I prefer older centre backs that are already completely. If you're going to play defensive, you really want your defensive players all to have great mentals. Next transfer window, we need to get we need to bring in a goalkeeper as well. It's a shame Czechs are foreigners on it. Oh, I've still got a couple. Oh no, I don't. It's my squad full. I think it's Edu Vieira in midfield. Gradually, I think I'll drop, as Vieira gets older, I think I'll start using him as a halfback. I could even retrain him now to play centre back. He's certainly got the attributes to do it. Not so that he plays centre back, just so he drops back and picks up the ball from the defence. And also deeper line as well. Obviously, Gattuso's going on the shortlist. Hopefully, he gets unhappy pretty early. And he'll be an excellent backup for Ashley Cole. We'll just retrain him as a. I think in his hidden data, he's already got some positional ability for defensive, for a left back anyway. Going from the older versions. I'm playing 0.68 by the way, because I've patched it with Nitco. Here we go, the first game. Ashley Cole. I'll show you the player instructions before I start. I'm going to go Keown and Campbell because they are my best 2 out and out defenders. Gilberto Silva. Edu Vieira. I don't want Vieira there. I'm going to go on Bomber, but I'm going to move. He's always going to be that free player. So if you're going to use a similar tactic, always have one man free, because then you can be really flexible with this player. You can put him anywhere. You might want to play down. You might want to play the guy right winger, or obviously you're going to need to put the right player in the right position, but obviously that's why we got a squad, so you've got lots of options. Patrick Vieira, AMC, Bergkamp, because on this tactic anyway, I want my spine to be kept pretty much the same, so I pretty much want Henry, Bergkamp, always going to be playing that, and the two central midfielders are going to be set, and it's just deciding what to do with Mboma here. So we'll look at the Liverpool team and we'll see where we start with Mboma. Bergkamp. I'm going to just free roll Bergkamp and have him on through balls only. Edu, I'm just going to sit both Edu and Vieira. And same with Gilberto Silva, run with ball, try through balls. Obviously that might change depending who I'm playing. I might put them on forward runs as well, which is an option. But the first game I'm going to go on Re, and I'm actually going to free roll in Bomber as well. I'm not having him press in. Forward. Okay, so the right back, forward runs with ball, try through balls, cross ball. That's on Laurent. Cole, I'm going to have him the same as well. Gilberto Silva, run with ball, try through balls, tackling hard, passing mixed. Martin Keown, just basically a central defender, playing hard, playing a sweeper. Same with Campbell. Seaman just on short. But playmakers, I'm going to be using Gilberto Silva and Dennis Bergkamp. Actually, Bergkamp first. And Silva second. They're the team instructions. Henry, Keown, Vieira. Yeah, just have it on Vieira. What's it, Eddie? Tempted to put both central midfielders and forward runs as well, so they go past Bergkamp, but we'll see how the game starts. I do have Jeffers actually to be back up to Henry. I actually need some attacking players on the bench. Wiltord will do. Quite like Wiltord. He looks like he can either play the free role or the striker position. So let's start with this. Obviously we can go forward runs with the... Obviously we're looking to play on the counter, so we've got two free rollers here as well, which might not work, it might. What Liverpool playing? So we're going to man up there in midfield. They're both fine. The two central midfielders are on man and pressing. Let's have them both press. Don't want to do Gilberto Silva, so have him on man as well. Or just because they're playing, I'm going to have him on press as well. So he comes out a bit more. Keown and Campbell can just sit. Okay, let's go. You would expect Henry to get okay numbers on the counter. Carragher 1-0. It looks like it was from a set piece. I'm not overly concerned if you look at the chances they've created. I don't know why I haven't been lethal on the counter here. So he's let me down. Vieira and Bomber. They didn't do well on man marking. Obviously I'm going to learn the squad as I go along. And Bomber was shit. Okay, let's go back to park the midfield then. Just have Henry like that. We're at home to Sunderland next. It was a charity shield. At least we got that out of the way to learn a little something. Let's start them on zonal actually, and forward runs. Vieira and Eddie. So we've got more players back for set pieces as well. We just literally, this is much more solid, but there's a lot of pressure on Bergkamp and Henry just to be lethal. Discipline player. I can't give him leave of absence, which I wanted to do. Actually, we tried the central midfielders on man mark for the first game. Depends what they're playing though, because they could have a centralised midfielder which is moving forward. You just need to see on the tactics. I'm actually going to sit Gilberto like that. I'm not going to have him going back. Loren. They are man marking, aren't they? Campbell. Tempted to put them on zonal. Eddie man mark. Vieira man mark. Ah, I didn't want to play Bomber there. I wanted to play Parlour. Eddie 1-0. Henry. It's very solid. It was solid against Liverpool. They got a set piece goal. This is much more solid with more in midfield. Nothing. We could probably defend all day. Let's bring on Costa Curta. And Ashley Cole's having a bad game. Maybe take them off press, but the run's doing well on press. Assist Vieira, Henri, and scored. Bergkamp, why is Bergkamp struggling? Ah. No goal conceded. He got back up to a 7 after I did that, yeah. So he can't press. Henri can. What about Coley? That might make them a bit more solid. We can always put them on forward runs and retry. Charlton away next. I should have played some friendlies really. I'd have had an even better idea because I got just like snippets of information from the Liverpool game. He's nice. Henri's on 88%. Let's go with Wiltord then. Fucking idiot, I almost was going to start with Bomber in there again. Let's just try with Gilberto going back. But let's do it the other way around, so the build-ups. And obviously Seaman's got more passing options. What was his passing first game? 50. I think it'll be high this game. Oh, fuck off. Wiltord. Ah, oh, piss off. Come on, game. Wiltord 2. Another 2-0 win, that's what we like to see. I'm a bit surprised why Bergkamp's doing fuck all. Let's put him on West Brom at home next. Dortmund, PSV and Rosenborg. And why was Henri not fully fit for that game? If you think about it, would I be better off playing Wiltord in the hole? On the counter? I might do that. Play Wiltord. I got Perez as well. That's the only problem with the tactic. A lot of players are going to be left out. Attacking players anyway. I do. Henri. Who can do that job in midfield? I have to play Gilberto Silva there. And then play Torre. As a halfback. Hopefully Torre can do that job. It's weird playing defensive, man. You just want to go attacking with teams like this, but let's play Costa Curta this game for Kian. Quite like the look of him. My team's getting quite tired, which is a bit annoying. Am I at home? Yeah, I'm going to have to risk some players. Gary. Cole's 96, and that's not too bad. I've just got to take him off for someone though. Where's that Juan? Juan's going to have to come on for him. Let's put Lauren on the bench just in case. And I need someone to come on for Gilberto Silva. He's not defensive at all. What about Larson? Spicer? I don't think he can play centre midfield though. And I need Van Bronckhorst back. We're just going to have to rest him for the Champions League game, which isn't good. Well, I could bring Paulinho on for him. What about Noble? I doubt it, 'cause he's an attacking mid. Steve Sidwell, but he's still developing. Paulinho. I have to put Paulinho on the bench and hope that we've already won the game and I can take him off. Have Woodfield run with ball. Let's try it without playmakers this game. Just have actually we need Torre as playmaker. Just so the distribution's better. What was Seaman's distribution that game? It was a bit lower. Hopefully the right back's strong enough. Is it internationals? No, it's just playing on the Sunday. I'll save it after this because there's an international break, but this will just be the first episode I'm doing. Paletta, right? Have you signed the contract yet? I do. Oh, come on, this is getting ridiculous. Let's put the fullbacks back on forward runs. Yeah, I don't know why I took Cole off before. Just take off Parla for the second half and bring on Jeffers. Actually, let's have them both on forward runs and Bergkamp feed them. Nil-nil. We haven't conceded a goal though, so I'm not overly concerned. The main thing is to play defensive, so might as well play through after that 0-0. Birmingham and Man City. Bit worried. I've kind of used similar tactics before, and a bit worried the link up. We will find the link eventually between the striker and the AMC. But the main thing for the first part of the season is just making sure we don't concede goals. Because obviously if you're going to play defensive, there's no point playing it if you're 1 or 2-0 down quite early in the match. Uh, 2 weeks. These injuries are fucking retarded. Dortmund game's going to be a big test. Why's Bergkamp been so shit? I didn't have him on free roll last game, did I? There's no way I'm selling Vieira. I don't know if the centre mids would work better on zone or man marking. I haven't conceded though, that's the main thing. I don't know. It's just hard to get the balance right on non-with-Bob. Capo would be good as well. Eddie looks so good and then he goes and gets injured. Which weirdos have they put into the squad? Okay, I agree with that. I want Grundy in. Probably don't need him bombing now that about a month. 8 months. 2 weeks. I want that Gary in actually. I'm going to need another centre back though. Do I need 3 keepers? How old's he? Worst comes to worst, I can put. How old's Juan? I'm gonna have to put him in, aren't I? And where's that young right back? Oh, I don't need to put Gary in. Let's put Bomber back then. Oh, this is a joke. Just injuries everywhere. I would have took the start, 3 clean sheets probably. The Charity Shield was just an experimental game. As I said, I should have played friendlies really. And the shape's different to when I used on the AC Milan. I used something similar with AC Milan, but I think I used 3 at the back with them. I can't remember. No, I definitely did the same with the fullbacks. I'm gonna have to play about with the fullbacks as the season goes on. And we'll save it after the Dortmund game because then we've got a bit more of an understanding. It's our first high real quality team we're going to face. And they've got Jon Collar up front and we're playing deep as well. So they're going to be... he should be getting on the end of crosses, you would have thought, with his attributes. Left back, Cole. Right back, Loren. Cole back on forward runs, Lauren back on forward runs. Costa Curta gets his first start, and Keane, who hasn't done that well. Torre, it's gonna have to be Torre there. Do I really want him running with the ball though? No. Can he even pass it? He can't even. No, this is just a Gilberto Silva role, isn't it? And so we want... Who do we want? Oh God, my midfield started to... and even Parler's suspended. This is a joke. I'm going to have to play this Halls in there. I have to play 2 up front this game. On which side though? I'm going to have Bergkamp mixed. let's. Canny, wilted. What's there? Canny's off the ball. It's only 10. Free roll Cano as well. Wiltord's actually got decent tackling, so I'll leave him on hard. I just have to remember to put Henri on normal. Right, Torre, Mark, Barry Hughes. You know, they've equalised. That's the first goal we've conceded in the league. Oh, piss off. Bergkamp's again struggling. Put Bergkamp on direct. Torre, Mark, Clinton Morrison. So Bergkamp's better on direct. I just need some players back. Everyone just keeps getting injured. It's a joke. This is getting unplayable. Look how many injuries I've got. I'm gonna have to go same team, Bergkamp on direct. Gilberto Silva is back though. I have to play Gilberto Silva in midfield. Who do I play as centre back off space again? Canny's not fully fit either. As you can see, it's just like you've got to kind of flick around with it. But we've only conceded 1 goal in 5 league games, and we've got Dortmund now. So let's see what we look like against Dortmund. Hopefully some of my players are back as well. I mean, like, to be honest, this isn't a whole season tactic. You just got to keep changing it around. But I know there are some people on the old forums that just want to play defensive mentality on the game. So I'm just trying to show it as possible, but it's fucking hard work. And you're not going to score many goals. You can do with certain teams, but it takes a while to get your team clicking. And And the balance is so difficult between defence and attack on non-Wibob. If you overload the defence too much, the AI comes onto you far too often and you don't counter well enough. And if you go too attacking, there's no point playing defensive mentality. It's a headache. And obviously you've got to keep checking the AI tactics, formations. They move players around, they move arrows around. So you don't want your man marking getting all disjointed, and you've got to know when to do zonal marking with your defenders and when to man mark, and only you can find that out yourself with your squad. That defence there is good. How did Gilberto Silva do in their last game? I bet everyone's fucked as well. Not really. Okay, so we need a big game from our big players. Hopefully Bergkamp turns up. I'm going to put him back on mixed. I don't know what to do with Tory yet, because we need to see what shape they're playing. Actually, Cole's got high off the ball though, so I might sit Loren. Actually, if I sit Silva and then just not have Silva forward runs but have Vieira forward runs, yeah, I'm hoping this works better. Jeff has got his first goal. Do I want Jeff as pressing? He does have high work rate actually, so let's press with him. What is Touré's marking anyway? He's got high position. Oh, he's got 19 marking. So we've got to watch Rosicky because they are going to change him throughout the match. Central defenders, what do I do? I'm just going to man mark with them. Do I want Segan on collar? Oh, probably want Keane on collar, don't I? He's left only though. He is a bit tanky. He might be able to do a job. I've got Coldo pressing and Loren pressing. I'm going to put Silva back on zonal and Vieira on zonal. Both press. Gilberto Silva. Press. Let's go. Will Todd. Good first half. Let's press for Touré as well. Feels like we've missed quite a few chances in this second half. bring on for Jeffords. Camp on long shots as well. I've got no one to even bring Seagon on for. I think Seagon's going to let me down. And Dortmund nick a 1-1. Oh no, and Bomber. That's a really good performance. I'm starting to get a feel for the tactic. I should really brought someone back down into midfield when it was 1-0 and just completely shut off the game. And we was just really good defensively. And with a better defender in there, we might have got more on the counter. Anyway, I think this is enough for episode 1. It'll probably be a game I'd just continue with. Gradually our squad will get stronger as well. So thanks for watching. Bye.